Aloha everyone and welcome back to another episode of Stay at Home Blues and Oranges, brought to you by After School All-Stars Hawaii. My name is Aunty T and I am the site coordinator at Pahoa High and Intermediate School. Today I am going to be doing the cooking lesson and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make Rice Krispie treats. So for today's activity we're going to need 3 different ingredients, and that's going to be some crispy rice cereal, a bag of marshmallows, and some butter. In addition to that, you're also going to need a pot or a pan and something to stir with. So I have a spatula right here. Once we're done making the Rice Krispies, we're also going to need a pan to put it in. So I have a tinfoil pan that I'm going to be putting our Rice Krispies treats in once we're finished. So let's get started. Alright, all stars, so the first thing we need to do is get our butter. So I'm just going to open our box of butter right here. We're going to need 1 stick for this recipe. But not the whole stick. We're only going to use half of the stick, which is 4 tablespoons. And usually on the butter, if you look closely right here, it shows you how many tablespoons there is. So that way you don't have to measure it with a cup. So we're just going to slice ours right in half, which will equal 4 tablespoons. Okay, so we're going to look for 4 tablespoons. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're just going to slice right on the line. So we have 4 tablespoons of butter. And then we're going to open it. And then we're going to put it into our pot. And then we're going to turn the stove on low. So maybe like a 5. You don't want it too hot or your butter can burn. And then we're just going to wait for our butter to melt. Okay, so you can see that our butter is melted. You want to make sure that you put the butter throughout the pan so that when you put your marshmallows in, it doesn't stick to the pan. Alright, so our butter is just about melted. So now we can grab our bag of marshmallows, open it up, and pour the whole thing inside. So this bag is 10 ounces. And then you're gonna stir continuously until all your marshmallows are melted. You wanna make sure that you're continuously stirring so that the marshmallows don't stick to the bottom of the pan and burn. Okay. As you can see, all stars, our marshmallows is a nice liquid, and once it comes like this, see where you're able where it drips just like that, you know that it's ready, and we can now add our cereal in. Okay, so I am going to grab our box of cereal. I'm going to open it. Slowly pour it in, okay? So you're just gonna continuously mix it until every single bit of cereal has marshmallows on it. So I used the whole box of Rice Krispies to make this recipe, and it might seem like too much, but if you just continuously stir and stir, the marshmallows should coat all of the cereal in the box. So once it looks like it's almost done, we can now turn our stove off. Alright, and then we will continue to stir. I go from the edges and then I put it in. So I go along the edges of the pot like that, and then I'll push it down. You can now see that all of my cereal is almost, I think it's almost completely covered in marshmallow. There's like no loose cereals falling out of the pan, so that's good. So now that our cereal is all coated with marshmallow and there's no loose bits, we can now transfer it into the pan. Okay, so once we patted down our Rice Krispies, it should look something like this. And then we're just gonna put it on the side to cool for about 20 minutes so that it can harden. And then we can chop it up, and then we'll be able to enjoy it with our family. Great job so far, all stars, but now it's time to do the dishes. This is a great opportunity to clean up after yourselves while our Rice Krispie treats are cooling down. So we want to take some soap, make sure it's on our sponge good. And we want to make sure that we wash all the dishes up. Okay. And then we want to wash our pan. It's good to wash this right away because the Rice Krispies and the marshmallows that get left behind on your pan becomes hard to come off if you don't wash it right away. Okay, so once we wash our dishes, we want to make sure that we scrub our sink clean. The next person that needs to do the dishes will have a clean sink to do it in. Okay, all stars, so our Rice Krispie treats are all cooled down. So now we can chop them up into nice pieces. So now that we cut up all of our Rice Krispies, we can now take them out of the pan and plate them.
Is that Rice Krispies?
It is Rice Krispies.
Can we have one?
Of course, come and get it, guys.
Yeah.
So this is a great treat that you can share with your family and everyone can enjoy. Great job today, all stars. Thank you so much for joining me for today's cooking activity. Make sure you take a picture of your finished product and post it into the comment section of the Google Drive. Until next time, aloha guys!